You know, when friends get together, they talk about stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do today.
Okay.
And it's a question and answer.
All right. And I have no idea what's coming.
You have no idea what's coming. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Peanut butter, creamy or crunchy?
Boy, this is intellectual stuff. I'll go creamy.
No, crunchy.
Oh,
It's even better when it's super crunchy.
okay.
Okay, hot dogs, mustard or ketchup?
Oh, gosh. I know the predictable answer is mustard, but
Absolutely.
I
Well, that's the only that's the
but I
correct
like
answer.
ketchup on there too.
You put both on,
A
right?
little bit of ketchup.
You are like my youngest son, and I always give him grief. And
Okay.
he always says, I don't care.
Right. Good. Good for you, Stephen.
Okay, going to a hockey game. The seats, center ice, sitting at center ice, sitting in the corner, or sitting on the end?
You know, I like the corner the best. I don't really like the end that much. It's okay, but I like the corner.
I like the end. A couple of days ago, I was actually got up go to the broadcast booth
Yeah.
where Robbie Nielsen, who was a floor director at King many years ago, stage manages for the Kraken.
Yeah.
And I went up there and I talked to John Forsland and Eddie Olchuk, and I told him, I think I told Forsland where I was sitting, and he goes, you know, that's the scouts always sit on the end
Wow, really?
because they can see the play develop.
That's true. I mentioned that I don't favor that zone, but you're right. That's a great point if they're coming right at you. Yeah.
So the end is the correct answer if you're
Okay.
an NHL scout.
Okay.
Baseball, designated hitter or not?
I'm for the designated hitter.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Football, pro football, the new kickoff rules, where the teams line up closer to the opposing goal line, but the kicker still kicks off from the 35.
Right.
Yes or no?
I like the new rule. I'm going to put safety as a priority, so I like the new rule.
I do too. College football, the new 2-minute warning, or as they call it, the 2-minute timeout. Yes or no? At the end of the half and the end of the game.
I say no to that one.
I hate that rule.
Well, we get so angry because college football
College
takes
football
forever.
goes on too long.
Right, so that's that we could spend an hour on that one, and it might even lead to 4.5, given that that's what happens with games. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, iPad or Microsoft Surface?
Oh well, I'm totally the iPad.
I won't say because my daughter-in-law works for Microsoft, and we know people at Microsoft.
Right, we do.
But you know what I have in my possession.
I know what you have, and I'd like to just take a moment here too. And one of the reasons I'm a convert in a way to Apple is I have to thank my girlfriend Karen. Almost 7 years ago, she got me my first iPhone and turned me onto the way of doing things via Apple. And I must admit, I worked with a PC my whole career at King 5.
Right.
But after getting the Apple equipment, again, thank you, honey. I love it, and we edit this show on a MacBook Pro.
So the next question would have been iPhone or Android. So
Right.
you've already answered
I've
that,
already
and
answered.
I have an Android. So
Right.
who knows? Coniferous trees or deciduous trees?
I guess deciduous trees.
I do too. I like the leaves falling in
Okay,
the
good.
fall. Your favorite fast food?
Ooh.
Franchise.
A franchise. Okay. Well, locally, probably Dick's, which is a Seattle chain. And then after that, I guess McDonald's. Yeah.
I like Jersey Mike's.
You like Jersey Mike's?
The
Okay.
Philly cheesesteak. You're welcome to sponsor.
Right. We could use that.
Bourbon. On the rocks or neat? Or with a mix?
Well, I guess most of the time a cheaper bourbon with a mix. But if I'm going to pick between the other two, I would say with ice.
Okay. We will differ on that,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter because bourbon's good. In any form, I say neat. We're going to call it quits for right now.
Yep.
Maybe have a beer.
Sure. All right. Thanks, folks.